You are influenced in your decisions by others much more than you think. The good news is, there is an easy way how to avoid it. Let's start with a story. Imagine you have a software developing team in your company. These are these four people: Adam, Barbara, Chris, and Diana. And you ask them, guys, how long do you think it will take you to add this new feature on the website? And Diana thinks, I think it will take about 10 hours. But let's say it aloud and let's go one by one. Adam would say, I think it will take 2 hours to complete. Barbara says, I think it's 3 hours. Chris says, I think it's 1 hour. And the question is, what will Barbara say when she originally thought it's 10 hours? I will tell you that, but let's first talk about a different story. And this is a real story from year 1951. Dr. Solomon Asch is a famous psychologist, and he did this experiment that is very interesting, and it's about conformity. You can watch the footage from the experiment in this video. I will link it below. And it goes like that. Professor Asch wanted to test how much people are influenced by the others. So he made this experiment, but he didn't tell the participants that it's a conformity experiment. He told them it's a test of sight, And the other catch was that if you look at these participants of the experiments, they were sitting one by one, 5 of them, but only one of them was a real test subject, the guy on the right in the white t-shirt. The others were actors hired by Dr. Asch to give wrong answers on some occasions. And the test was really simple. He showed them a line like this, and then 3 other lines, A, B, and C. And the question is, which line, A, B, or C, is the same length as the first line? And as you can see, it's fairly easy, In this case, it's line C. And also on the first try, all the participants answered, it's C. Then Professor Asch would show them different versions of this question, different lengths, and they would easily answer the right answer, the correct answer, all of them, all the time. But then, in about a third trial, I think, the actors were instructed to give wrong answers, It could look maybe like that. As you can see, once again, the solution is obvious, but the actors would say, the first actor would say, I think it's A. The second would say, A. Third one, A. Fourth one, A. And our poor test subject would also say, I think it's A. He denied the evidence of his own eyes. He got influenced by the others. How is that possible? Why confirmation bias exists? By the way, he was not influenced by the others all the time. It was about 37% of the trials of the experiments that the subject was influenced by the others. So we are not influenced all the time, but very often. But why is that? He said there are 2 reasons. Either we really believe that we are wrong, we think that the others are right, so we just replicate their answer just to, don't look stupid. The other reason could be that we know we are right, or the test subject knows he's right, but he doesn't want to, be different than the others, feel the shame of being different. So he just conforms with the group and says the same thing, whatever. So this is conformity bias. And let's see how it relates to our first example. So as I said, Adam would say it's 2 hours, Barbara 3 hours, Chris 1 hour, and Diana in this example said it will take 5 hours. So she said a number that was completely off of her real estimate. And that is a very dangerous thing because it can lead the group to a wrong decision. Luckily, there is an easy way how to avoid it. Don't say your answers aloud one by one, but instead use some form of secret vote. For example, some software developers use this technique called planning poker, where they have cards in their hands, and every time they estimate how long will something take, they will choose one card, and at the same time they will raise a card with the number of hours or points they will think it will take. So they will avoid conformity by that. But this is not the end of the story. Because if that would happen and Diana would actually say, oh, it's 10 hours, which is much way off than what the others say, they will not just average it out and continue. What they should do is to try to understand why Diana gave so different answers. And there could be two reasons for that. Either she knows less than the others, she's less experienced, and she just doesn't know all the tips and tricks how to do the work in a fast and efficient way. Or the second reason is that she knows more than the others, she's more experienced, and she can already anticipate potential problems in the job. So they need to discuss this as a team, share information, and vote again until they reach a consensus. I very often work with my clients on innovation projects, Lean Six Sigma projects, or design thinking projects. And part of this is that we have to evaluate ideas, how good they are. Maybe with this PIC matrix or evaluation, where we estimate what will be the benefit or impact of the potential solution, of the option we have, and what will be the effort, how much it will cost us. And once again, this is a group estimate. And once again, we need to be very careful to avoid conformity bias. And I do it with my team with a simple thing, just a secret vote. You can use the cards, or you can just simply write down the answer on a piece of paper and then discuss it. Or you can use some spreadsheet where people don't see the answers of the others. So the solution is quite easy. So anytime you are estimating something with a team, avoid confirmation bias by a simple solution. Just do a secret vote and then discuss about why your answers are so different if this is a thing that happens. And I really believe if you do this simple trick, your team decisions will be much better. Thank you.